Okay, good morning, everyone. So today is we're gonna make a how to calculate our grade if you want to since we already know what are the types of the different methods in grading. Okay, grading and reporting system. Okay, and now is how we are going to calculate our grade. Okay, as you can see in the table, we have here the different subjects, languages, AP, ASP, science, math, MAPI, EPP, or TLE. Um, these subjects kailangan sila yung mga different percentage. Okay, different percentage para atong i-apply sa atong grading system. Okay, since we are now in the K to 12 K to 12 curriculum, then we are focuses more on the performance. So as you can see in the percentage is performance task mo yung mga pinakataas o mga percentage. Like for example, the languages AP and ESP, we have 50%, science and math 40%, MAPI, TLE is 60% because we're focused on kuan man kana mga performance tasks. Okay, mga performance mao man atong ultimate goal for today's curriculum. Okay? Then if you want to choose for example, you want to choose math. So the percentage that you are going to use is 40% for the written work, performance task is 40%, while the quarterly assessment is 20%. But if you want to use AP or languages, written work is 30%, performance task is 50%, and quarterly assessment is 20%. Okay? So, after na to makalculate, we do have all the data, i-input na nato ang data, then we come up to the initial grade. Okay? Na-come up na tag initial grade. So, that initial grade is dili pag yun na siya mao ang atong the exact value sa atong grade sa bata. Because namatay gitawag na transmutation. So as you can see here, we have here the 2020 official DepEd transmutation table and templates. Okay, so for example, the initial grade of our student is 100. The transmuted grade for that is 100. Okay? If the initial grade is 98.40 to 99.99, the transmuted grade for that is 99. Okay? Dili ta pwede moingon dito na if the student got 98.40, then since wala man siya makaabot og 98.5, so dili na to siya pwede i-round off into 99. So 98 ra gyud siya. So dili inana. So na siya transmuted grade para say tawagan na kanang balance tanan. Okay? Because ang atong final grade should be in a whole number man. Dili man siya pwede na mga decimal. Okay? Then, if the student got 0, okay? 0 to 3.99 as initial grade. Of course, that is fail, which is 60. Okay? 60%. So here's the transmutation table, which is ang gigamit karon sa DepEd. Okay? So kung after na to create a grade, I will send you this link para at least na mo'y guide sa mga transmutation table. Okay? So now let's proceed on how to calculate our grade. Okay? So as you can see, nag-create ko direct table. Actually, pwede rata mo sendan og e-record, meaning kanang naka-set up na gyud tanan the formula na nangato tanan, but dito na ko ganan pwede di ko ganan na mo to inyong gamiton since atong ultimate goal diri is unsa para makaibaw ta kung unsaon nato pag-calculate sa atong grade. Okay? So nata diri written works, PT, which is performance task, in creating grade sheet dapat ha in kuha na siya incomplete. Kani ako lang siyang gi-abbreviate since limited man ang akong screen. Okay, then quarterly assessment, then the initial grade and the quarterly grade. Okay, so of course, below this one, below the first row is the number of written works or PT. So akong gibutan dra that is only 3 maximum. 3 maximum, but you can use more than 3, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but depende kung pila ka written works ang imong nagamit. But karon sa atong grade lang sa is maximum of 3 lang sa 3 ka written works, 3 ka performance tasks, o usa ka quarterly assessment. Okay? So, here the total score, pila yung mga total score sa atong mga activities. Okay? So, for example, natay mga okay, natay mga estudyante na si okay, Calvo, okay, Calvo, sa pa, sa sunod sa si, okay, Darantinaw, and Daran, Darantinaw, and Um, CD. Okay, igot na lang, igot. Igot. Okay? So, let's assume na naa natay mga i-input. Okay, na natay mga inputs. Okay? So, ibutan na to. For example, in our written works is 15. Okay? A total score of 15 for the first written work. Then the second written work is 30. Then the third one is 15. Okay? The third written work, 15. Total of 15. So the total score, that T stands for total score. So 15 plus 30 plus 15, that is equal to 60. Okay? 60. So, ang kanang PS, that stands for percentage. What would be the percentage of 60? So, since the total score is 60, so the percentage for that is 100%. Okay? So, before we proceed, let's try to identify first, okay, what would be our subject na atong himuan o grado. Because kinahanglan man na nato identify para makaibaw ta pila yung mga percentage. Okay? So for example, this is math subject. Okay? Math ni na subject. So the percentage na ang atong gamiton is for written works, that is 40%. Okay? 40%. While the performance task, that is also 40%. And the quarterly exam, which is 20%. Okay? So, ang kaning mga percentage, ato ni siyang magamit if kwaon na nato ang weighted score. Okay? Weighted score. So, na naman tayo percentage score which is 100%. Ang weighted score na to which is ang written work is 40%. That is 0.40. Okay? 0.40 or pwede rasad siya 40. Okay? 40. Which is 40%. Okay? 40%. And now, mag-assume ta og for written works, mag-assume ta sa mga scores ni Calvo, Darantinaw, and Igot. Okay? So, for the written work, for example, in the first written works, si Calvo got 13 out of 15. While Darantinaw got um, 15 out of 15. And then Igot got uh, 11 out of 15. Okay? And the second one is they got 30. Calvo, Darantino, and Igot got 30 over 30. Then for the last written work, which is 14, 13, and 13. Okay, that's 14 ha. That's kwan lang na sayop ta og kwan. Okay, 14, 13, and 13. Okay, so of course, for the total score, we are going to add the first written work up to the last one. Okay, the last written work, which is for Calvo, 13 plus 30. Okay, 13 plus 30 plus 14, that is equal to 57. So 57 out of 60. Then for Darantinaw, that is 15 plus 30 plus 13, that is equal to 58 out of 60. Okay, 58 out of 60. Then for Igot, 11 plus 30 plus 13, that is 54 out of 60. Now for the percentage score, in order to find the percentage score, we need to divide the score of your student, okay, the score of your student over the total score. Okay? The score of the student over the total score, then times 100. So, mo ni siya ang atong gamiton in order to find the PS or the percentage score. Okay? So, for Calvo, what is the total score of Calvo? So, that is 57 out of 60 and then times 100. Okay? Times 100. So, pila man na? 57 divided by 60. 57 divided by 60, that is 0.95. Then times 100, that is 95%. Okay? 95%. So, for the Rantinaw, 58 divided by 60, the same process, 58 divided by 60, then times 100, that is 96.67. Okay? 96.67. Okay? Alam mo kalibog sa kung kuan kay gamay ra gyud kay space. Next, for Igot, 54 divided by 60, that is 0.9 times 100, and that is equal to 90%. Okay, 90%. Now, in order to find the weighted score, so of course, the percentage score, ato na siyang i-multiply by 40%. Okay? So, atong i-multiply by 40%. For example, 100 times 0.40, ano na, 100 times 0.40, yes, that is 40%. Okay? The same thing with the percentage score of Calvo, Darantinaw, and Igot. Okay? 95 times 0.40. 0.40 stands for 40%. Okay? 95 times 0.40, that is 38. Okay? 38. For Darantinaw, 96.67 times 0.40, that is 38.67. Okay? 38.67. It is very important to write the decimal because nig-add man nato sa tanang weighted score is mao man na ang atong total initial grade. Okay? Next, igot 90 times 0.40, that is 36%. Okay, 36%. If you got more than 40%, like for example, for Calvo, 42%, I guess there's something wrong with your computation. Inana. Okay, now let's proceed to the performance task. Okay, for example, atong performance task, the total score are 50, okay, 50, 50, and 50. Okay, 50, 50, and 50. So Calvo got 50 for the first PT. Then Darantino got also 50. Igot got 50. Okay. Well, the second one, Calvo got 45. Darantino got 47, and Egot got 45. Okay? Then for the last one, since Darantino wala siya ka-appeal sa usa ka performance task, so that is 0. Okay? While Calvo got 38. Okay? 38, and Egot got 42. Okay? 42. Nana. Okay? So the total score is 150. 150. And for Calvo, that is 50 plus 45, that is 95, plus 38, that is equal to 133 out of 150. Then for Darantino, since the third performance task is 0, so 50 plus 47, that is 97. While for EGOT, 36 plus 50 plus, I don't know, sorry, that is 50 plus 45 plus 42, that is 137 out of 50. Okay, 137 out of 50. Now for the percentage score, the same process, the student score, then over the total score. So for Darantino, 133 divided by 150, that is 0.88666 up to 7. Then times 100 para ma-percentage. So 88.67. 88.67. Then for, sorry. Okay. This one is, ang 100 na siya, 100 kay nanta sa total score. 100, while for Calvo, that is 88.67. Okay, 67. For Darantino, 97 divided by 150, 97 divided by 150, and that is 60.6466 times 100, 64.66, 64.67. Okay? 67. So, don't mind di kuan lang. Ang paminawa na lang akong kuan. Gestorya. Okay? So, next. 45 plus 42 plus 1. Sorry. 137 divided by 150. That is 9.9133 times 100. That is 91.33. 91.33. Okay, 91.33. Now, for the weighted score, of course, percentage, ang atong performance task is 40%. So, the percentage score, ato i-multiply by 40%. So, for 100, that is 40. Then, for 88.67, 88.67 times 0.40, that is 35.47. 35.47. Okay, next, 64.67 times 0.40, that is 25.87. 25.87. And for EGOT, 91.33 times 0.40, that is 36.53. Okay, 36.53. Next, ato na ta sa quarterly assessment. Of course, ang quarterly assessment, that is equal to 50. Okay, so for Calvo got 35. 35, Darantino got tawagan na 42. Nakabawi. Then Igot got 44. Consistent ang iyang dagko na score. 44. So ang passing score is, percentage score for 50, that is 100. Then 35 for Calvo, 35 divided by 50, that is 0.7 times 100, that is 70%. 70%. For the Rantinaw, 42 divided by 50, that is 0.84 times 100, 84%. Okay? And Igot, 44 divided by 100, that is, no, no, sorry. 44 divided by 50, that is 0.88 times 100, 88%. Okay? 88%. Now, for the weighted score, of course, our quarterly assessment is 20%. So, if we multiply 100 by 0.20, that is 20. Okay? Then, for 70, 70 times 0.20, that is 14. And 84 times 20, okay? 84 times 0.20, that is 16.8. 16.8. Okay? Igot, 88 times 0.20, that is 17.6. 17.6. Now we are now proceed to the initial grade. To calculate the initial grade, just simply say tawagan na kanang add all the weighted score, like for example 40, 40, and 20. Okay, 40, 40, and 20. That is equal to 100. Okay, equal to 100. Ako lang siyang gibutang og green para at least maklaro ninyo. Okay, for Calvo, so ang weighted score niya for written work, that is 38, plus the weighted score for as performance task, which is 35.47. And for the quarterly assessment, that is 14. Pilam na, tanan. 38 plus 35.47 plus 14, that is equal to 87.47. 87.47. For Darantinaw, that is 38.67 plus 25.87 plus 16.8. That is equal to 38.67, 38.67 plus 25.87 plus 16.8, that is 81.34. 81.34. Then for EGOT, the last one, EGOT 36, 36.53 and 17.6, that is equal to 36 plus 36.57 plus 17.6 equal to 90.17. 90.17. Okay? Now for the quarterly grade, para makabauta what is the quarterly grade, ato na itong gamiton ang transmutation table. So for 100, okay? For 100, that is 100 of course. And 87.47, asam na siya na belong sa atong kwan, transmutation table. 87 to 87.47. So na siya nabilong sa 87.20 to 88.79. Okay? So the transmuted grade for that is 92. Okay? For the grade of Calvo, that is 92. Then Darantinaw, 81.34. Asa na nato nabilong ang 81.34. So 80.80 minus 82.39. Okay? Ay, no, sorry. 80.80 to 82.39. So, dira na bilong ang 81 point something. So, the transmuted grade for Darantinaw is 88. 88. Then, for EGOT, 90.17 sa transmutation table, 90.17 na siya na belong sa 88.80 to 90.39, which is equal to 93. Okay, 93. Ito i-check balik. Okay, very good. That is 93. So, that is the quarterly grade for Calvo, Darantino, and Igot. 92, 88, 93. So, inana, dako kayo og distance ang transmuted na grade. Okay? Mo nang karon dagko kay mga grado ang mga bata. So as you can see, si Darantino got 0 in the third performance task. Dako kay siya bira sa grado. Okay? Because dako man kay percentage ang atong performance task o written work. Ang quarterly exam pila ra gud na? 20% ra na. Okay? So paningkamutan yun na to ang written works of performance task. So that is how we're going to calculate the grade. So for the activity, I want you to create this one, a grid sheet. Then you have the all the rights para mupili kung unsa inyong ganahan na subject. Okay? If you want science, then your percentage gamitan is 40, 40, 20. Kung ganahan mo English, that is 30, 50, 20. Okay? At least 5 students and then duha ka hagbong. Ay usa lang ka hagbong out of 5 students. Okay? So again, you create a grid sheet like this one, then you calculate the grade, you assume all the inputs, all the data as long as sakto ang inyong computation. Okay? So 5 student usa ang mahagbong. Okay? So that would be our activity. So thank you and I hope you learned something. Okay? Goodbye.